All right, everybody, welcome to the third and final studio office update video. Everything is pretty much completely done, so I'm just going to go ahead and take you guys on a little tour of everything and all the improvements and changes that I've made. If you guys have been watching the One Deck 1 Month series, you may have been able to see some things gradually get put in over the past few months, but really excited to share with you guys everything that's been done to this amazing room. Outside here is still a little rough, obviously. Insulation just put in the other day, actually, and at some point, probably gonna do drywall over this. But let's go ahead and take a look at the inside real quick. Alright, we'll go ahead and go into more detail in a moment, but I want to just do a little wide shot of everything. First and foremost, though, I wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody in the community that has supported this channel. You guys watching, subscribing, becoming channel members, using my discount code, using my affiliate link, whatever it may be, because without you guys, none of this would be here. I wouldn't be doing this. And you guys have made this all possible, so I want to thank you guys so much for all this, even friends and family who have supported me over the years to allow me to get to this point where I can have a space like this to make videos for you guys. I'm just feeling extremely grateful and extremely thankful. So of course a huge thanks goes out to everybody watching this and everybody that's watched any of my videos and supported me in any way, shape, or form over the last 6 or so years that I've been on YouTube making these videos. Alright, so this right here, this couch, just came in yesterday and is one of the final pieces to this entire room, and I gotta say it's pretty clutch to have something like this down here. Makes the whole room just much more comfortable and a nice spot to rest after lots of editing or filming. Just a nice place to relax overall. So really glad this is in. Alright, so the first thing here is this standing desk. I used to have an L-shaped desk upstairs in my room where I used to make all my older videos. That one was really great because I had a lot of extra space on it, but one thing I've always wanted over the years was a standing desk. And because obviously with all the hours that come with sitting down and editing and recording and streaming, having a standing desk was a must for me. Especially somebody who's had back problems in the past. Being able to stand up after long periods of sitting is really, really nice. And if I ever need to, let's say if the legs get tired from standing for too long, I can basically just press one of these sort of preset numbers here on this little number pad, and the desk will go down to whatever height I have it set to. And I can sort of have like different heights set in between the sitting height and the standing height. And then, yeah, so having that's really nice. And two monitors here on a vertical mount. I used to have a horizontal mount, but I find for me personally and, you know, how I do things, having a vertical mount is much more efficient. This microphone here is a Rode NT USB mic and a Rode mic boom to go with it. I think this whole setup right here is probably under $300, which is fantastic considering some high-end mics out there cost double that. And it's a fantastic sound quality, very professional setup, very functional. You know, the Audio Technica headset, which I recently got like last year, really great headset. Elgato Key Light, very, very clutch thing to have to help light all the videos. This room does have pretty good lighting. But for sitting at the desk, having that extra bit of lighting is great, and especially since it can be remote controlled via my phone, and just have it right here mounted to the desk is great. So really love this, definitely an MVP of the room. And now we'll go ahead and talk about some other stuff. And then on the walls, you guys might have been able to see these red and black squares. It's obviously for sound insulation. Basically what that does, it helps keep the echo down to provide clear audio. Especially for filming videos like these using the shotgun mic here, or obviously the mic at my desk. Provides nice clean audio, and some of you might be asking, like, does it actually work? Yes, it works really, really well. I've never done this to any of my rooms before. I used to actually hang up giant blankets in my room to try to get better sound quality, but ever since I had these put in, a couple months ago. The how quiet this room is just when you walk in here is really, really weird, but it does allow for some nice sound quality, whether it be watching videos or just trying to record stuff. It is very, very helpful. So I've got some panels here, up here in the back, some of these bass traps here in the corner, some stuff on the ceiling here, and then behind the speakers here to catch the reflection as well for some more clear sound. And basically they're just glued to some like cardboard rectangles just so I wouldn't have to glue them directly to the wall. So up here, this isn't just like a random pipe sticking out of the wall. This is a little custom thing added in. Basically it's just a point where I can put a clamp on and mount my camera to get really nice top-down angles for deck profiles, duels, whatever it may be. So having this is super nice instead of having to use a tripod, which I've been using for the past 2+ years or so at this point. Don't need any counterweights, don't need anything like that. It's really high up off the ground, so allows for some great top-down shots. Then here is probably one of my favorite things about the room, sort of like the media center, if you will. We've got a 50-inch 4K Samsung Smart TV, just some bookshelf speakers here on either side. Then here we just have, the receiver for the audio, Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch. But the most important thing is this turntable here, which I use to obviously have all my records played on, which I do have quite a few of them. And over here, this record wall here that I had put in a few months ago. It's probably one of my favorite things about the room, a nice little custom piece that, is constantly changing by putting up different albums and things like that. And it's nice to be able to have a place to display some of my favorite bands and albums and stuff like that. So really, really like this. Really simple, but a really nice touch to the entire room. Down here, just some storage space, extra podcast gear, and extra bulk. And then the same thing if we go over here in this cabinet. More of the same, more bulk, play mats, camera gear, things like that. Binders on the top, obviously. On this little table, just random stuff that I don't have room for anywhere else, really. Some sealed product that I've opened down here exclusively, like Maximum Gold, which you guys have probably already seen. The Dark Rev 2 blisters, some Pokemon we've opened down here, and again, just some other random stuff there. This is why I think it'd be nice in the future to have like a nice shelf to like display like all the product that we've opened on the channel down here specifically, just to kind of put it all on display. And then pretty much, as you guys can see on the wall here, I'm a pretty big metal fan, so I do have the walls decorated with a lot of posters, flags. As you can see, this one specifically over here is the newest edition. It's from an artist I follow on Instagram, and it was limited to 20, and the certificate of authenticity is up there, and it's number 2 of 20, so that's pretty cool. And then over here, some more of the same. Acacia Strain's one of my favorite bands ever. I've got some art prints there, and then this whole, it was actually an insert from a record that I just decided to get laminated to put here instead, and it's a very nice sort of piece for the room, so really, really like that. Lugia plushie. I plan to get more Pokemon plushies. He was just my favorite, so I had to get him first, and then more wall flags and stuff over there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The only thing I plan to probably add to this room in the future is probably just more storage, because obviously being a Yu-Gi-Oh player, you've got a lot of bulk and you need places to put it. But that's about it. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, if you did, be sure to leave a like. And again, thank you to everybody for supporting me to get to the position that I'm in now. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you in the next one. And as always, last but not least, a special thanks goes to our Divine Level channel members here on YouTube, Academic Thick, Zors, and Cadillacs84. Thank you guys so much for your generous support and being one of the many reasons that this whole room and everything in it can exist. So thank you guys so much for your generous support as always.